Just shooting this quick with my cell phone, doing the final hookups of the cargo trailer. And hasn't been used in a couple months. We definitely have snow on the ground here as we're leaving, but the sun is shining. Okay, Steve has everything hooked up. Now he's going to test left, right, brakes. Okay. Okay, let her roll. Okay, he's pulling on out. I'm going to shut her down and set the alarms and lock the doors. Well, folks, this is it. We are all hooked up and ready to roll. Winter Getaway 2026. It is February 7th, and it's very cold. It was 4 below this morning. We need to get out of town. Well, here we go, dear.
Yep, nice and chilly out.
Yeah, this is cold Wisconsin. It was 4 below this morning when we got up. And we're taking off.
Yep.
This is Winter Getaway 2026.
Yep. On the road again.
That too. It's February 7th. It's a Saturday.
Yep.
And we're going to see how far south we get, as long as the sun's shining. We want to go as far south as we can. The pavement is dry. This evening it's supposed to snow up here, and then everything's wet and salty again tomorrow. So today we'd like to go while the pavement's dry.
Yes.
Yeah, less road salt on the undercarriage.
Yep.
Okay, I think we're ready to roll here. We're going to whip this camera around. Okay, and away we go. We have our little cargo trailer on behind, and we're going to have our adventure. Right?
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Okay, see you down the road. We're first stopping to drop off some Valentine gifts at the grandkids, and then we're hitting the road. Well, we just did our first fuel stop of the trip here. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. We stopped in Oshkosh Bagosh, and we fueled up. We're not doing as good a mileage. We're, what, 11.9? Some of that, though, was before we even got on the road, too.
Yeah.
Okay. So we fueled up and we're heading towards Madison and then heading south into Illinois. There's a little town called Winona, Illinois that has a BP gas station along with a Burger King. And they have 5 RV pull-through slots for 20 bucks a night that you can pull in with full hookups. So that's kind of our goal for tonight. We'd like to get that far.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. So we got dry roads.
Dry roads.
Yep. Got lots of snow banks.
A little bit of snow banks.
Yeah. We'd like to get south and not see any more snow today.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. We have sunshine right now. Kind of coming and going. Sunshine clouds.
Yep.
So it feels good to be back in our rig and going somewhere. You know, it's been since, well, we did a couple trips in October and November, but so it's all of December and all of January. So it feels good. Rolling along.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
I can see grass through the snow.
Little bits here and there. Yeah. It is melting.
Or they didn't get as much snow, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Here, let's see if we can turn this thing around. There we go. We are on Highway 26. We just got off 41. And we're heading over to meet up with 151. So this is Wisconsin countryside. And hopefully it's the last we will see of snow. So when we get back later in the spring, there won't be any snow at all.
Yep, I hope so.
That's our goal. A little bit of our Wisconsin countryside one last time before we cross into Illinois. A lot less snow here. The roads are nice and dry. Temperatures at what, 23? So it's a little chilly, but we're pretty comfy cozy up here in the cockpit. We did have the furnace running in the back for a while, but we decided to turn it off. It stays pretty warm back there while we're driving, just from the dash heat. So it looks like we avoided all the rush hour traffic around Madison. We got through there. We're almost to the border. And we realized we had to tape our transponder onto the windshield quick for the Illinois I-Pass. You know, normally we don't keep it on there. It has to go down this far because of the eyebrow of the motorhome cab. So we don't like it there. That's why we just temporarily tape it up till we're done going through the tollways. And once we're beyond that, we'll take it back off again. Good old duct tape. A little bit of selfie mode here. We're cruising along and enjoying the traveling, even though we are on the interstate. We don't like interstates. But we're enjoying the fact that we're in our motorhome and we're actually going somewhere. So that's kind of nice. So here's our little cockpit area. I got the streets and trips going. I have Waze going on here. We got our backup camera that runs all the time for us. We can keep an eye on the trailer back there. And this evening we'll hopefully make it to Winona. So it looks like we've got about an hour and 40 minutes to get to our destination for the night. And we'll check back in with you then. Okay, we're in Illinois now, and here's the tollway. They take pictures of us. And if you don't have a transponder like we do, you can pay online and register your license plate. No longer do you pull up to a little booth and throw your money in a basket the way we used to years ago.
Yeah, that was always fun.
Oh yeah, slow down, and then it was like a race afterwards, like a starting gate for a horse race. Oh, I suppose I should have turned on my microphone here. I didn't do that. So if you want to pay online, they make you go in those lines where you drive slow at 15 miles an hour. It takes a picture of you. So here, we wave. There we go. They took a picture of us and actually of the transponder. And now we'll look online and see if we paid our toll. Beautiful sunset just as we're pulling off at Winona, and we're greeted by this beautiful sunset. So we're getting off on the exit for Highway East 17. And we're pulling over here just past the BP. It's actually a Shell gas station, I guess, with a Burger King attached and 5 RV slots. And here we are, home sweet home for the night. Steve's dad told us about this place quite a long time ago. And it's a perfect spot for a first batch of miles to get out of Wisconsin and somewhere that you can plug in for the night, not be wearing down your batteries. Well, we could stop at any Walmart or truck stop, but it's going to be pretty cold tonight. It's nice to have electric hookups. And here we are. Well, we're all set up here at the little Shell gas station with the RV slots in Winona, Illinois. I'll go outside and video it tomorrow. We're going to leave the slide in tonight, less heat loss. So we do leave it in, and we do put my quilt across here to block off the cab area. We'll do that later before bedtime. Right now, Steve has the Reflectix in all the windows and the skylight to help with heat loss. And what are we cooking in the What Have You kitchen tonight? We are settling with paper plates because we do not have water yet on board. So we're going to eat with paper plates tonight. And what we're doing is perch left over from a fish fry and some French fries in the air fryer. And I whipped up some salads over here. We'll start with little salads, and then we're going to kick back and relax and watch some YouTubes tonight. So here, we'll turn on the light in there. Ah, the wonder of an air fryer. How nice. And when that's done, we will set up the Starlink and put out our back slide here and get our bed ready for tonight. Because we have electric hookups, we will be able to use the mattress pad heater tonight. So before bedtime, we'll finish putting up the rest of this Reflectix in the windows and get settled in for the night. Right, Steve?
I think so.
307 miles today.
Wow. It's a good run.
Yep, pretty good. I think we need a break.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to go eat now. We don't eat on YouTube. And here we are. Dinner is now done. We did go out for fish fry last Friday and froze the rest of our perch fillets. So that's our special treat here to reheat the extras. And here's our French fries. So that's what we did tonight on the road, first night dinner. Okay, before I end this video here, I thought I would show you where we're at in the daylight. And this is the 5th parking slot over at the Shell gas station and Burger King at Winona, Illinois. We're surrounded by flat farmland, windmills, and we're just off the interstate I-39. And just down the road, there's also a BP and a hotel. So these sites are $20 a night. They are full hookups with sewer, water, but the water's turned off right now. But there is a hose over against the building you can use, and electric. For 20 bucks, it's a nice spot to stop on our way down. And it's very windy today. Ho, 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 we're gonna be fighting headwinds. About 15 miles an hour.